Hi guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're doing a really quick but impactful posture focused Pilates workout. So if I'm being really honest, every Pilates workout should be helping your posture in some way, but particularly today we're going to be focused in on those shoulders, the upper back, those scapula, those flat upper back bones, shoulder blades. We're going to be focused on really pulling them back, but we're also not going to forget about the core. When it comes to posture, it's not just about getting the shoulders back and down. It's about creating a really, really solid foundation or trunk here, almost like a corset, so that you're so strong and solid that any other movement is really nice and easy and fluid. So we'll be getting into it. I'm not going to waste any more time. We'll just start as usual with 1 or 2 deep breaths. So getting into a seated position, close those eyes if it feels good. And even starting right now, see, can you drop those shoulders just a little bit, back and down. And we'll do a couple of inhales through the nose and exhales through the mouth in your own time. See how long can you lengthen that exhale. And with every exhale, see, can you drop those shoulders just another few millimeters away from the ears. We'll go for one more. All together, this one, send that air deep down into your belly, filling up your lungs nice and wide. And as you exhale, send those ribs down and inwards. You're naturally activating that core, opening up those eyes, and we'll just do a little spine twist to start. So one hand on the opposite knee, other hand can come behind, and you're just going for a lovely twist. Follow with your gaze. Inhale back to center, exhale to that other side, and just use that exhale to go a little bit further into this twist. Your spine is like a wet cloth. You're wringing all that wetness out of it. Lovely. Back to center. We'll do a big inhale. Sweep those arms around and up. Get that posture, tall spine going. Big inhale at the top. And as you exhale, feel those shoulder blades spreading across your back. We'll go for one more. Lovely. Quick roll of those shoulders. And we're going to get into it. As I said, just as important to get that core involved from the start. So we're going to get going. I should have said, guys, I will include it on the title, so hopefully you already know. We have hand weights for this. You can use those kind of Pilates wrist weights, or you can use little dumbbells like me. I only have 1 kg. If you want to go heavier, go for it. You also don't need to use weights. You could also use water bottles. You could use nothing. You're going to feel it either way. Forgot to say that at the start. Okay, we're coming down onto our back. We're stretching lovely and long on an inhale. As you exhale, sweep those arms slowly overhead, coming up with no momentum, bone by bone. When you're up here at the top, getting that spine lovely and tall, we take a big inhale, and as we exhale, coming off those sit bones, lowering bone by bone, hands to temples, and we come in to a slow crisscross for 10, for 9, lovely, point those toes, for 7, keep those elbows wide, 6, for 5, well done guys, for 4, for 2, and 1, lovely. Coming back down, stretching long again. We're going to do that twice more, so 3 times in total. Big inhale, lovely and long. Exhale, how slow and controlled can you come up? 1 vertebrae at a time. Well done, guys. Lovely and tall at the top with that posture. Shoulders are back and down. We take an inhale, slowly coming off those sit bones. On an exhale, how slow can you lower? Lovely. Back into crisscross. Exhale as you touch that knee to elbow. Inhale to center. Well done, guys. We're here for 6. As slow and controlled as you can. For 4, for 3, last 2, final 1. Well done, guys. We have one more. That core is definitely being woken up. Inhale, stretch long. Last one. Make this one as slow and controlled as possible. Exhale, arms sweep overhead. Chin to chest. Lovely. How tall can you get with that posture? Exhale, lowering down. And we know what's coming for the final time. For 9. Well done, guys. 8. For 7. Big exhales. For 4. Really nice. For 3. Last 2. Final 1. Bring those knees in. Have a little rock side to side, guys. Well done. Couple of deep breaths. We do not have much time to waste though, so when you're ready, coming up to sitting, we'll flip around. We're coming on to all 4s. Let me get the hair up quickly. You can keep those weights handy. We're going to lift one of them now. So on all 4s, nice flat back. We actually only need one weight for now. So we're going to take that weight in our left hand. As I said, nice flat back. No need to use a weight if you feel like it's hurting your form here, okay? We really want to prioritize technique. We're going to do a few bird dogs. So we're inhaling, sending that left arm up, right leg out. Exhaling, touching elbow to knee. You can see I'm twisting that left palm to face downwards as it extends. And as it comes in to meet that knee, my palm is facing upwards. So we're really getting a lovely twist and engagement in that tricep on the back of our upper arm. We're getting our abs involved with that crunch with the right knee coming in. But most importantly, we are getting some lovely work on the back of our body. So our upper back is working hard here. We're also getting a nice flexion and space in that spine. Really nice, guys. We're here for 4. Lovely. For 3. Really nice. For 2. Lovely. Final 1. Drop that hand and that knee. You can pop that weight to the side. We're bringing that same left hand to our temple. We're going to take an inhale as we open up that chest, send that elbow to the sky, and exhale as we bring that elbow around, touch underneath that right elbow or right wrist. How big can you and open can you get that twist, and how low can you get when you lower back down? So I'll show you from the front. I'm kind of going into a single arm push up here with that grounded arm at the same time. Again, getting the full body involved here. Abs are engaged and working hard. Really nice. We're going to go for 4 more. Really nice. Lovely flat back at the same time. Last 2. Feel that upper back opening out. Final 1. Lovely. Coming straight up into kneeling. We are flying through it today. Sorry guys, I realized I had myself out of shot with that camera angle for these arm raises. Okay, palms facing forward, shoulders back and down. Take an inhale. As we exhale, we're sending those arms up overhead like a big circle. Inhale, lower back down. Really nice. Okay, I want to really get you to focus on your core and your posture here. So I don't want to see any big arches in your back, leaning back into this. We're really tucking in those ribs, almost trying to shorten this space while keeping our chest shining forward. Lovely. Those arms are coming all the way around. They're not in front. You really are getting the full width of that circle. Shoulders are squeezing back and around. Really nice, guys. Back is lovely and flat with that engaged core. It's almost like you're tilting your pelvis backwards. Lovely flat back. Okay, I'll stop talking. We're here for 3. Well done. You're working hard as I'm explaining. For 2. Really nice, guys. Final 1. Lovely. Slight hinge forward in those hips. We're going for tricep extensions. Inhale. And exhale, send those arms lovely and long. So you should feel the engagement in the back of your upper arm. Those triceps are really important to strengthen up in order to pull back and down those shoulders. Lovely. Again, that core is nice and engaged, but we do have a little hinge in those hips now. Really nice, guys. We're here for 5. Just loosely gripping those weights if you can. All the force and energy should be coming from your triceps. For 2. Final 1, holding there. Little pulses to finish. For 6. For 5. Well done, guys. For 4. For 3. Last 2. And 1. Slowly dropping down. Roll those shoulders. We have no time to waste. We're flipping right over onto that other side. So we're back on all fours. Hold that weight in your right hand and we're back into those bird dogs. So we're extending our right arm, left leg, point that toe, palm facing down. As we exhale, knee and elbow meet under the body. Something I don't think I said earlier. When you're extending that leg lovely and long, really try to keep that back lovely and flat. So if you find you're getting kind of a dip in your back as you lift that leg, don't lift it as high, okay? We only want you to go as high as you can without that dip coming into your back, because that means your glute is working the hardest. We're not taking any flexibility from your back. We really are working our glutes as hard as possible. And obviously, not forgetting, we are working our upper backs and our shoulders here. We're just going to do 2 more. I'll stop talking for 2. Well done, guys. Final 1. Dropping hand and knee, and we're bringing that same hand to our temples. Inhale, send that elbow lovely and high to the ceiling. Exhale, we thread down like a single arm push-up. Really nice, guys. We're going to go for 6. Lovely. For 5, these always get me so puffed. For 4, well done, guys. You really are getting the full body here. Final 2. Lovely. Open out lovely and wide with this final 1. Lovely. We're coming back up into a kneel. Slightly different now. We're bringing those palms facing forward, but out lovely and wide this time. We're going to take an inhale as we bring those arms around like we're hugging a beach ball. And as we exhale, they come wide and our shoulder blades squeeze together on our upper back. Lovely. If you want a slight hinge in the hips here to take any pressure off your lower back, do. Lovely, guys. We're here for 5. Really nice. For 4, full range of motion here. How far back can you get that squeeze? For 3. Lovely. We're so close now, guys. For 2. Final 1. Arms come overhead this time. We're going into tricep extensions. Again, you can have a slight hinge in those hips if you prefer. Just make sure you're shining that chest and gaze forward. You should feel this all along here as you straighten out that arm. Elbows are stuck by the ears. We're just hinging at that elbow. So upper arm is staying lovely and steady. We're here for 5. Well done, guys. Big exhale to extend for 4. For 3. So close now, guys. We are nearly done. For 2. Well done. Final 1. We're holding halfway down and little pulses to finish. Up an inch, down an inch. For 5. Well done, guys. For 4, we're finished after this. For 3. For 2. And final 1, dropping down. Shake it out. Well done. That is all the hard work done, guys. So strong. We'll just finish with a lovely little stretch. I feel like this is a great one to do if you ever just feel tight in that upper back. So we're going to take an inhale, open up wide, follow the gaze, your palm with your gaze, I should say. Exhale, thread that arm all the way through, and if you can, actually drop your shoulder onto the mat. and your side, the side of your head or your ear, okay? So we're almost trying to relax into this. It shouldn't feel too strenuous. If it does, don't go so far. But we're just getting that lovely twist in the spine, but also opening up that right shoulder blade. All open and lovely back there. Really nice. Back to center, we'll go on the other side. Inhale, open up, lovely and wide. Exhale, threading all the way through. Really nice, guys. As I said, a lovely one to do if you're feeling a bit tight in those shoulder blades. Really nice to do first thing in the morning when you wake up as well. Coming back, we're going to come back to the way we started. Nice seated position. We're just going to do one final lovely big arm sweep. So big inhale, send those arms lovely and tall. We're going to hold here on an exhale, so stay up tall. Imagine there's a thread pulling from the crown of your head up to the ceiling, so that spine is lovely and tall. Take one final big inhale here. And as you exhale, send those arms around and down. Quick roll of those shoulders back, guys. We are finished. Well done. I hope you feel lovely and spacious in your back, in your shoulders. I hope you feel lovely and strong and a good foundation in your trunk and your core to support all those movements as well. And I hope you'll join me again soon. Well done, guys.